So we see this shift from job placements and ads into much more about relationship building and connections and so on. So if you're an employer, how would you start to do that? How would you start to make that shift from ads and placements into a bit more of a social climate?
I think you want to be as engaging as possible. So it's about telling the personal stories, about sort of the history of your organisation, what makes it an interesting, exciting place to work, what's unique about what you can offer. But also getting the balance right between doing that and then not overselling a particular position, so people come in to join the organisation and then leave you very early on. So it's about getting the balance right.
So, how would people make the best of LinkedIn?
If you're recruiting, don't think of it as a database of people to be spammed. It's not. It is a professional networking platform. That's what it was originally. And you've got people's profiles, and you've got people who are now beginning to be quite savvy in uploading things they've written, things they've been quoted in. People are creating their own little slide shares.
So it's like an online CV type.
Yeah, it is becoming an online CV, and use it as that. And the recruiters who pull up 100 profiles of people who live in their area, who have worked in their sector before, and just send them a bunch of email like, we're recruiting for a PA or something. I mean, that's it. The word's in social, and it's conversational, it's engaging, it's
interesting.
What do you feel are the downsides? What should employers and employees look out for as kind of negative impacts of a socialised way of recruiting?
I think one thing they've got to think about is if they're putting jobs out on Twitter in real time, then they've got to be as responsive as possible.
Okay.
So if they don't respond to candidates who say, give me some more information about this, and actually they're going to fall at the first hurdle. So one downside is if they're not responsive, they need to be responsive.
Most research shows that the number one thing for people about a job is working with people they get on with. That trumps money, it trumps promotion. It's working. It's the people you work with who make the job. And now there are other ways to find out what it's actually like to work there. And some people now come into a company's talent pipeline, if you like, because they're interacting with people who work there. And you can't help. And you've got people who, I suppose, are connectors and enablers within the wider kind of social media sphere, if you like.
So there is a discerning sort of use of platforms and use of channel and who you follow and how you follow and so on. Okay.
And there is also the fact that for those who are looking for work, who aren't currently working, there is the need to find work as well. So we've got this kind of finding a job versus finding work. And savvy companies will use that to maybe use social media platforms to manage a pool of kind of flexible workers.
Okay. So we're seeing a move from situations vacant to who's available, who can add value at a point in time which may not be determined at that particular juncture, which is a big shift for a lot of employers.
Your talent pipeline or talent community should be about getting tasks done, not about who you can hire in the future.